Well, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm looking at you renegades and the rest of you. Everyone who's joined me recently, thank you so much. If you found yourself here, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. I'm always going to be humble. I'm always going to be grateful. That will never change me. I have just found myself entering the REN rabbit hole. I just reacted to Hi REN, my first ever REN reaction, and I found it so deep and meaningful. I felt a connection to the music and the lyrics. I really could relate in my own way, and I'm sure that it appeals to so many because of that fact, that so many others can relate, whether it be mental health issues, whether it be bad voices in our brain, whether it be imposter syndrome, whether it be medical struggles. I've been finding out a bit about REN and his past, and my heart breaks for the struggles that he's been through. And even now, he's not in the clear. He's got a number of different diagnoses, and it's a means of trying to survive, get through it all, and just keep going, which is really hard when depression hits, or when things are wrong, or when your body literally shuts down. So I just found his work to be so incredible just from that first listen, and judging by the sheer size of his fan base, can't believe I haven't come across him before now, or properly listened to him before now. But judging by the sheer size of the fan base, he's great at what he does, and he has a lot of people that love and respect his work, and I am instantly a fan. You can't not. I don't know how anyone could listen to Hi REN and not enjoy that. But some people don't like deep, thoughtful, provoking, thought-provoking messages. I am a big fan. I like to get deep and thoughtful, and sometimes existential, and it is okay to take a break from that from time to time, because it can be exhausting. But I think better to face those thoughts than live in denial. Without further ado, we're going to watch the Tale of Jenny and Screech, because I can't wait to get into it. It's 30.5 minutes long. Let's go. So someone mentioned he's bardcore, and I hear it from these stories. The way he plays guitar. I like these noises he makes. Raw. I like it.
It was a quiet dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before she wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there walked this hooded young youth by the name of James.
No.
He was 14 years old, and out of his brain he'd been smoking ganja with the boys.
This sounds like a recipe for disaster. Just try to make sure I'm processing everything and not forgetting to talk about stuff as we go. Some people aren't a fan of me stopping and starting, but I literally need to, for my own benefit, and probably for yours, because I want to make sure that I touch on all the things that are happening. Whilst it's frustrating, there are full versions, and I appreciate that people want to see reactions too. So Jenny is walking home on a dark night somewhere. Already sounds a bit sus. And what's his name?
To escape. Can you blame?
James.
Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there was this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain. He'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech. He was quick on his feet.
So
he was a liar,
Screech.
a thief. At 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul.
Oh no, he's not had a good upbringing, and it looks like he's not got a good outlook for life.
As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware, maybe intuition bogging her and making her so scared. Sirens sound in the distance at the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. Up or go Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me.
Purse and the phone? Come on, pick one. Come on, James.
I mean it, bitch! Are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night.
You know he's intelligent because of the words he uses. I just love that he's not a simple artist. From first listen, you might think, oh, what has he got to bring to the table? A hell of a lot. He is a once-in-a-lifetime talent. I'm sure of that. And I really like the intelligence that comes through with his art and creativity. I like that I can react to that and share my thoughts, whether they're sounding quite basic in comparison. We shouldn't compare, by the way, but sometimes I think that while I'm still processing, my responses are quite basic. Anyway.
He freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite.
What's she gonna do?
Like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in
she's
high
frozen.
heel shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reach with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete. And he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath.
I'm actually shaking. I'll get crucified for this. It's just a story, or so some might say, but he's really setting the scene and creating an atmosphere of dread to this.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still
I like
on
the
the cold concrete.
reggae
She's
sound.
found somewhere to sleep.
Oh.
Well, she knew this town,
Wait.
she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
She found somewhere to sleep. Wait. Does that mean that...
In an empty street somewhere in London City, Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep.
Is she dead?
Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped.
Or she escaped?
It's such a shame.
I'm a little confused there at where that's going. So this must be part 2. Very nice. It's so bardy sounding, isn't it? Close your eyes, you're at the REN fair. And then you open them and he's in a London estate. Samuel. Sorry, I'm like, my brain is like processing so many things. I have ADHD and autism, by the way, so another reason why I have to kind of stop and start sometimes. It can be frustrating, I'm sure, but that's just me. Right, a Samuel and Ren video. Oh, okay. Screech's tale. Okay.
Our story, it starts right at the end of the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. Dear Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow.
Very nice. That's cool.
Patrick,
Ooh.
man, let me in. Please open the door. I think I fucked up, Patrick.
I like
really
the direction
fucked up,
this
man.
is
I'm not
just
sure.
changed
I
in.
got crazy. Left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick. Come on, man. I can't knock no more.
She's dead, isn't
But
she?
Screech
She's
kept on
definitely
knocking
dead.
till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind that does away.
There's more? I mean, there is more. We're like 5 minutes in and it's 30.5 minutes long. I like the desperation that he creates from the knocking on the guitar. I like how he changes pace, and it's a really good part of the storytelling that really makes you feel these emotions. It's so nice. I love that. Uh-oh. Now he's pretending to be Screech, obviously. Who are we calling?
Hey, babe, are you in? No, nothing really. I'm just a bit tired. Listen, can I swing around yours for a few moments?
You up?
I just really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch! For fuck's sakes!
I can absolutely see how people might get triggered from certain parts of the stories. I know that his stuff is quite heavy at times. Not all of it. I've understood that it's not all like that. But yeah, I can absolutely see why that might trigger some people as well.
Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts, let's fucking have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest.
I thought Screech was going to get him first, but that sounds a bit more like what would happen, doesn't it? Screech was never meant to live. He was dealt a bad hand, maybe? What did he say earlier? Something about the devil, something about Satan, something about... I can't remember. Yeah. He's a troubled guy. He's got issues. And he's... oh. That was the gunshots. Wow, that was cool. That was really cool. I love how they filmed this.
Story, it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny.
Wait, Jenny died, then it started at the end? Is that what he said at the start of Screech's video? Then now we're ending right at this.
Lying one street apart. And not
You've got the maths, you know, the maths figures in my head, like the cogs are going. We got time. Sorry about this.
Young Screech and poor Jenny lying one street apart.
Both dead.
And not
So good is it?
shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame.
Didn't have to happen.
It's such a shame.
That's the end of Screech's story. Jenny's gone now. Screech is gone. What the hell? So now what? Violet's tale. Someone mentioned a violet. I wasn't sure because it wasn't in the title. Where we're starting now. We're starting in the middle. I love this bard music. I've been playing Baldur's Gate lately. Baldur's Gate 3. It's really got me in the mood. Wish I could play like that. Is this creating a sense of urgency? What's going on here? Creepy, eerie. Kind of eerie, kind of sad. Bed 3, Violet. Yep.
London City, far from pretty. 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beeps and bloodstains. She saw a lady weep. She's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale.
Okay. So she's bleeding? Her life's in danger? Let's just listen, shall we?
Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard.
I'm starting to think that she's a bit like Screech. She's been dealt a bad hand. And something, she hasn't had the greatest of lives.
Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took a tie but never left the room. I'll spare you with the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick.
I thought he was going to say
Violet
that.
was a silent girl and Violet she fell fast.
No.
See, Stevie was the wrong one, but he sure knew how to charm her.
Another one. Sorry, I know I keep stopping. Well, I shouldn't say sorry because it helps me. But Stevie, she's fallen for a guy that her mum seemed to fall for. She's fallen for a bad guy. Growing up thinking that's acceptable, or maybe not thinking it's acceptable, but just being around it so much that you allow that when it's your turn to meet somebody. I don't know, it's not good.
See, Stevie was the wrong one, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took a tie,
Hate those
but
kind of
never
people.
left the room. history repeats itself. He'd paint her black and blue and dark.
Yeah, that's
She
sad.
never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance.
That's really sad.
Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood's black bone, crack, knick, knack, paddywhack, one to the jaw when the tooth spat, detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I want to do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence.
Uh-oh. She's
Wait.
fighting for her life in the hospital now.
Say something, Violet.
Or was that from a
Not
previous...
one word. She stays quiet.
Uh-oh. Don't know if that's from a previous incident that she was in the hospital, but where it set the scene. Or if this is after this that she's been rushed to hospital.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See,
I was just about to say... she was pregnant. Broken home. People dealt a bad hand. Is this Screech's mum? Or is that like silly?
Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor, to regain composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005, a lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins alive,
Jenny and Screech,
side by side. A girl named Jenny,
no,
and a boy named Screech.
Of course it is. Of course it. Oh, piss off. That's... You're going to leave us like that? Oh my god. That's really unfortunate. It's unfortunate either way, isn't it? But... God, I love that he talks about really meaningful topics and things that happen. Stuff like this have a possibility of happening or you know, have happened before. And you feel so much for everyone involved. I'm sure people have said this before, but like James or Screech, his mum's dead. he's had no one to bring him up. His parents are not around. His dad's abusive, horrible, nasty man. He's had no guidance from his parents, at least, and he's grown up on the bad side. Jenny must have had a bit more luck, maybe adopted, whatever. Luck until she gets killed. I like how their stories where they cross paths in the end. I thought that's really good. That's really cool. And then poor Violet, just abusive relationships, man. They're not good, obviously, and it's so sad hearing about them because people struggle to get out of them. They're not, you can't just walk away. A lot of people have to suffer for a very long time if they ever even have hope of getting out, because of how controlling these partners can be and how horrible and violent and awful they can be. So you feel sorry for all of them in certain ways. I always think about people and about like the less nice people, the evil ones, and there's always an explanation as to why they are the way they are, or at least there usually is. God, I've got a lump in my throat. It's just nice to explore this whole thing, but I mean, it doesn't excuse someone's behaviour, but it's interesting how there's always a reason behind why we are the way we are. I think that's, I don't know, in life I want to be a good person. I want to make people feel appreciated, heard, seen, loved. Because why would you treat anyone else differently? Why would you be so careless? And I guess I've got a lot of feelings, but yeah, a lot of people have kind of said that they feel that from their first interaction with me, and it's like, I'm so proud of that. I'm so proud of, like, you know, caring about people, but it can be to my detriment. You want to change the world for the better, and sometimes we don't know what else we can do. God, thank you so much for sharing this absolutely talented artist with me. I am sure we'll go down some more. Thank you for listening to me ramble for so long. I will see you for another one. Please like and subscribe if you got this far, and I'll see you soon. Bye.